Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
If you're new here, I make beauty and book content, and today's video is going to be all about my September favorites. Now, usually I like to do this on pretty much one of the last days of the month that the favorites are about, but I missed that upload, so I thought I would bring it to you guys today. Now, we don't have many, but we do have some absolute favorites that I have been non-stop able to be using, and also a little book, because that's what my channel is about. So if you guys would like to see what is in my September favorites, then please keep watching. Okay, we're gonna start off with the bougiest one yet. Now, I will talk about it and then I will talk about something else, but one of my favorites this month has got to be my Dyson Airwrap. I hate to say it because it's stupidly expensive, but I have been obsessed with this. Basically, my straightener broke. My beautiful straightener, my GHD, who I've had for I'd say like 8 years now at this point, has completely given up the ghost on me. She has passed away, unfortunately, and she's never to be seen again. And I am just that person that I'm like, so close to Christmas, I'm not buying myself a new one. I'll ask for one for Christmas. So I've been having to blow dry my hair because, if you don't know, I have naturally super curly hair, and naturally it's a mess. It is a mess. So I've been having to blow dry my hair. Now, I'm usually against blow drying hair, for me personally, just because of my hair type. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you will know that like I just don't like putting excess heat on my hair. But I've now realized, to stop damage of your hair, you should not be letting it air dry. You should be blow drying your hair, because your hair is more brittle when it is wet, which I knew, but I didn't want to believe it. So yeah, I've been back using my Dyson, and do you know what? It's so nice to kind of have like a salon blowout without going to the salon and paying like stupid amounts of money when I can just do it at home. However, what I will say is, if you don't want to spend money on the Dyson and it is stupidly expensive for a hairdryer essentially, the Shark Flex Styler is meant to be amazing. It's meant to be better, and it's also cheaper. So if you don't want the Dyson, the Shark Flex Styler is meant to be better. So I've been absolutely loving my Dyson. Just like the regular hairdryer has been obviously a lifesaver, and then also I've been loving, I won't show you this because there's hair in it, but like the brush that you use to kind of like straighten your hair has been so good. Now, it doesn't actually like pin straighten your hair like a GHD would, but I've been using it just kind of like tame like the top of my hair and the front pieces where I don't want the curls to really be. And then I've been using the smaller of the barrels to give myself a kind of blowout look, because I've just been loving it. Now, I will say my hair doesn't really hold with the curls, but it does give it a wave that will last the entire week, which I like. I don't mind not having a full curl, but once it gives it like some sort of volume, I've been loving. So I've been absolutely loving my Dyson, and yeah, she's been with me at the moment. We have been doing our weekly appointments together, and yeah, we're getting along great. We're getting along great. Okay, now on to two skincare bits. There's been two specific skincare products that I've been in love with, like absolutely in love with. The first one is the Garnier sheet masks. I feel like people don't really talk about these. I feel like people talk more so about like masks that come in a pot, or masks that come with, I don't know, in like tubes. But just the Garnier sheet masks, they are unbelievable for the price that you can get them at. I know they were buy one get the second half price, or like they just half price in Boots recently. I think I picked up like a load for like 150 each, 175 each. Sorry about the lighting, it has suddenly just gone really sunny. Hopefully that's kind of like tamed out a bit. Sorry about this now. But just the Garnier sheet masks in general, they are really good for rehydrating your skin. I use them once a week, usually when I'm in the bath. The ones that I love are the original blue one, the one that has like the pomegranates on the front. I love the night one. The night one is super like hydrating. If you have really dry skin, if I know during that week that my skin just has not been reacting to the skincare like it usually does, like my skincare just isn't doing the job, I'll go in with one of these and my skin is fixed for the next like week. I obviously love this one. This is the hyaluronic acid and green tea. It's super hydrating and rebalancing. It's for all skin types. And then it's also the pink one. I think it has rice water, maybe, is that what it's called? I absolutely love these. Again, like I said, for the price that you're getting them at, they are so good. They are really good at just like giving your skin an instant boost of moisture, as opposed to like waiting for all your skincare to go in. Obviously, to see results of face mask, you kind of need to be using them regularly. So I've been forcing myself to do it once a week. I have 2 left. I have this one and the rice water one. I absolutely love using these. I actually watched a TikTok of, I think she's Korean, and as we all know, Korean skincare is amazing. But she said her mum uses a face mask every single week her entire life, like every single week. And she said that apparently we're all doing it wrong. So you should never wait until the face mask dries on your face, because that's then just absorbing the moisture back out of your skin. Apparently you should be putting it on, waiting for the 15, this says 15 minutes, however long the recommended time is, but don't let it dry out. Then like take it off, squeeze the excess from the mask onto your hands and anything that's left in the packet, and rub it down like your face, your neck, everything like that, and let that fully absorb before you go into your skincare. And this could take up to like a half an hour, but apparently it is like the best way to get the benefits of a mask. So there you go, if you didn't know that. So yeah, I've been really loving these. And I know as well, if you haven't checked out or if you haven't seen, Garnier bring out face mask sets around Christmas time. So if you haven't seen them, I'd really look into them, because they usually provide all of their face masks plus eye mask plus lip masks in these sets, and it means you can try them all out, and it also means you would then have a selection. I'll probably be asking for one of those this year, because I've just been loving them. And yeah, I like to pick them up when they're on offer. They're always on offer in Boots or even Tesco's. So there you go, absolute love. And then the other skincare product that I've been loving is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream. I really didn't want to like this. I have seen this all over TikTok and I had never tried it until last month. I was always under the impression, because all the TikTok kids were using it, that it wasn't really skincare. I knew it was skincare, but I didn't think it was really skincare. Then I was thinking, why would they be charging kids €40 for skincare? But then I looked more into it. So I got this in my Space NK advent calendar, and yes, I've already unboxed it all. I will leave a link to the unboxing up here, and also as well I will leave a link in the description. But I just opened it all and then put it into my drawers. But when I got this, I was like reading up on it, and it's actually really good. Like, it has some amazing properties. So it has triple ceramide blend and 5 African oils, so it's super hydrating. It says rescue and recover. It says this I can never know what this word is, multifaceted, I don't know, rescue cream infused with a triple ceramide blend and 5 African oils provides replenishing barrier support by reinforcing skin's acid mantle and defending against the effects of everyday stressors. Lala helps skin retain long-lasting moisture, forming a protective layer that allows skin to function at its optimal level. Did you hear what I just said? Replenishing barrier support. If you watched my channel for a while, you will know, 1, I have the driest skin in the world, and 2, I have a skin condition, so any barrier support I will take. This has been incredible. Like, I love my Kiehl's ultra facial cream, absolutely love this, but this is incredible, especially at night time. I have been loving this, and it's mad. 1 pump of this is almost too much for my face, so I'm taking my sweet time getting through this, and I think it will be a repurchase for me, because this and my Kiehl's one are the exact same price. So I think I will make my Kiehl's one my day moisturizer and this my evening moisturizer, because I love my Kiehl's one, will always, and it's a little bit thinner, so I can put makeup up on it. Why can't I speak up on it? Whereas this is a little bit thicker, so it's great for winter, and it's also great in the evening. So yeah, I've been really loving this. If you've been put off by any Drunk Elephant products because of the TikTok hits or even the packaging, I find the packaging to be quite like just cutesy, and when I find packaging to be quite cutesy, I always think that the product isn't the best. Not the best, but like I always find that I'm thinking that the product isn't, yeah, the best, I suppose. Because my Kiehl's one, none of them are in aesthetic packaging, but the product is incredible. Same with like the ENQUIRIES, the Ordinary, like they're in packaging that's just so plain. So when I see cutesy packaging, I now think that the product isn't great. But we've got cutesy packaging, and we've got an amazing cream. It has helped so much with my dry skin, and also as well, it hasn't irritated my skin condition, which is always a win, because as I've said before, my skin, she does not like a lot of things, so for her to like her, we love it. Okay, and like I said, there wasn't many skincare favorites this month. I don't know whether that's just because I haven't tried many new products or whether like just things weren't standing out to me, but when I was going through, like, I write a list in my notes when I love something, nothing was really standing out to me. However, like I said, this is a beauty and book channel, so of course we have a book, and the book of this month is going to be The Love of My Afterlife by Kirsty Greenwood. I talked about this in my September reading wrap up. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it up in the iCards. This book, when I tell you, was incredible. Like, I'm not joking you. If I were to reread it, and you know when you read a book and you give it like a lower star, and then you get to reread it, and when you're rereading it, it's not like you're trying to figure out what the plot is again. It's not like you're being like, oh, where's this gonna go, what's gonna happen next. You're actually able to read the words for what they are. I think I might even end up bumping it up to a 5-star. I rated it 4.75, so not quite a 5-star, but it was very much up there, like very much up there. It's basically about this girl called Delphi, and she essentially has passed away in the funniest way, and she is brought to the afterlife, and she's met with an afterlife therapist who basically is like, welcome to the afterlife, like this is where you are now. And when she says that, Delphi's like, absolutely not, like I was not meant to die. And she was like, no, you were. So then as they're speaking, then another man comes into the afterlife. He has just passed away, and when him and Delphi meet and lock eyes, it's like they are soulmates. They're both saying it, and also so the afterlife therapist. And it's discovered that basically he's not meant to be in the afterlife. It was a complete mistake. He's meant to be back on Earth alive. So the afterlife therapist sends him back. When she sends him back, Delphi's like, here, I need to go back, I need to find him. And the afterlife therapist kind of like, you can't really, it doesn't really work like that. And she's like, no, you need to send me back. So the afterlife therapist basically turns around and is like, oh, do you know what, there is a clause within our like afterlife that if you go back on basically a mission for me, then and you complete it, you can stay on Earth. So Delphi's like, get me to that. So she says, you have 10 days to find this man. She doesn't know his name, she doesn't know where he lives, but in the conversation he gives hints to where he is, and she has to find him within 10 days. He has to kiss her out of his own will, and if he kisses her, then she gets to stay. So she gets sent back down, and it basically is going through the journey of her trying to find this man. But within this, there's kind of like another plot where her neighbor, they don't get along. He doesn't really like her, she doesn't really like him, but they both need help with separate things in their life. So it's basically like he does her a favor and she'll do him a favor. And with this, he ends up getting tagged along and brought through so many of these quests to help her find this man. And in this, Delphi gets to discover new friendships, and she also gets to discover new relationships, and she kind of has a meaning behind her life now. And throughout this, she is trying to find this lad, and she keeps getting so close to it, but she keeps missing him. So then by the end of it, it basically is just takes you through her quest on finding him and figuring out whether she kisses him and figuring out what basically happens. And while that's the plot, when I tell you this was the funniest book I have read in my entire life, like my entire life. This is why it was a 4.75 star for me. I genuinely was crying tears of laughter because I thought this book was hilarious. The author Kirsty Greenwood really captured like inner monologue and captured it in a way of like how we actually would think. And that she was doing that, she was put in uncomfortable situations, which is why it makes this funny. Her inner monologue really showed us what like an everyday person would actually think if they were in them situations. Like, so it just made it really funny. I just found the whole book hilarious. The quest she was put on, the things she had to do to try and get to this man was hilarious. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so funny. I would really recommend if anyone is looking for a new book to read that one. Yeah, it was incredible. It was an incredible book, and I think I'll 100% be reading all of Kirsty Greenwood's books. I actually think that someone has bought the rights to that book, so potentially could become in a film, maybe. I think it's a book that everyone needs to read, and yeah, it was amazing. It was an amazing book, and it has been a standout book for me for the year. I think it is definitely in second place behind ACOTAR. It was amazing. So guys, the shortest September favorites or the shortest favorites video probably that you'll ever get. But they were genuinely just the 4 things that I were absolutely loving in the month of September. I'm hoping to have more for you in October, but we'll wait till the end of October to see. Guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel, or if you're new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment down below what your September favorites were, and yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Also, if you are looking to see when or where or how I did this makeup, the tutorial is already up on my channel, or it's coming up this week. I'm not too sure, but whenever it is, you guys will know. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one.